Welcome to this video. This video is another part of Horrible Science Killer Energy story time. I'm not sure what part I'm on. Give me one second, I got something there. Got it. But I'm on page 52 and I'm going to read up to page 55 will be the last page I read today. Then it's going to be the last page I'm going to read in this part is page 65. So in this bit I'm going to read from page 52 to 67. So I'm going to read from here. So I'm going to read 4 pages. Then the next area is 4 pages, but it's going to be in like a few slot, you know what I mean. So, time wasters who claim they caught cold by being snowed under. I'm only a doctor, but they still expect me to cure them. Frostbite is a more likely outcome for people who get lost in snow. Blood vessels in the skin, so blood vessels here, close to keep heat energy in the body, the nerve ending that feel things stop working, which is why extreme cold causes numbness. It's known as frostnip. Oxygen doesn't reach these areas, and of course they begin to die. In several cases, this can cause blisters and blackening. So that's the picture. After a while, the affected areas start to rot and smell. So, stinky. Recently, my colleague Dr. Sneak went on a skiing holiday. The silly idiot forgot his thermal socks and developed frostbite in his big toe. It was just toe bad. Too bad, toe bad. I advised him on the telephone to avoid rubbing the toe. This may damage it. The thing to do, I said, is to bathe the toe in warm water and see a doctor. So, Dr. Sneak. But I am doctor, he protested. So I told him to see a proper doctor. So hospital, go to hospital. In severe frostbite, the affected bites actually drop off. These patients need to pull themselves together, or the frostbitten bite may be amputated, so cut off. So I'd fold away. Any readers who have lost fingers and toes would be welcome to donate them to my private medical collection. I might pay a small fee, just so long as it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. More lethal than frostbite is cooling off the body. Cooling off, yeah. Hypothermia, whatever, as we doctors term it. Of course, every winter I get an avalanche of malingerers who think feeling a bit chilly is going to kill them. No such luck, I'm afraid. I'm always cool to them. Drink hot drinks and wrap up warm. That's my advice. Physical exercise helps. I always order a 5-mile run for children who complain of the cold. They generally stop sniffling after the first 4 miles. That's very far to run. I'll just say do exercise. Jump up and down, run in a circle, go crazy. Just don't be still. Real hypothermia is likely to affect idiots who go out in the cold without warm clothing, and they deserve everything they get. As their bodies cool, they shiver violently. They think they're hot and feel like removing clothing. And that was a typical idiot. As the brain cools, it sees things. One idiot even rang me and said he thought he was a pack of cards. I told him I'd deal with him later. People suffering from hypothermia need to be warmed up slowly to avoid further damage to the body. But of course, what they really deserve is a good roasting. And I'm going to leave it there. I am on page 54 now, just so you all know. Well, cop, that reading about hypo-what's-its gave me the shivers. Ah, no, shivering, a sign of hypothingy. I snuggled in my sleeping bag and felt hot. Isn't that hypo too? I decided to build my strength by eating a Mega Deluxe family-size pizza, but it had frozen rock solid. Not good. Give me a minute. The cold crept up on me until it seemed to chill the marrow of my bone. I wrote my farewell letters. Goodbye, cruel world. But then, hold on. I thought Fergus Fearless might have a website to tell me how to stay alive. It's worth the do beep. So, this bit I've read. Fergus Fearless tells you how to survive in the Arctic. Beware frostbite. If you can't touch your thumb with your index finger, like this, you're in trouble. That's why this gesture traditionally means I'm okay. Try putting your hands in your armpit to warm them up. Stamp your feet and put your feet on the tummy or on your tummy or in the armpit of an understanding friend. But if you're alone, you're a bit of a brother, but you'll move around and stuff. The toilet. Unless there's a blizzard, it's safe to go outside because the vital bits are well supplied with heat energy in the form of warm blood, so they don't get frostbite as quickly as fingers and toes. Warning, hungry husky dogs and polar bears sometimes attack explorers when they're on the toilet. So there. Now this is page 55. H-E-L-P, help. As soon as I read these words, I needed the dunny toilet, but that's Australian. But oh no, it was too dangerous. This place had got on my quince, Q-U-I-N-C-E, wherever that word is. So I got on my radio blower for help, and whilst I was waiting to be rescued, I crunched my way through the rest of frozen toffees it seemed the same to waste them. So that bit I've read, and those are the sweets. Bet you never knew. 1. Frostbite was a killer condition for early explorers who were trying to reach the North and South Poles. One day, American Robert Purr in 1856 to 1920 took off his boots and 8 of his toes fell off. He later remarked, a few toes were not much to give achieve the pole. There's that picture. Do you agree? 2. In 2000, a museum received an unusual donation. Major Michael Lane sent them 5 of his own fingers and 8 of his toes. That's not good. They had been lost to frostbite, so they fell off, when he was climbing Mount Everest in 1976. I don't think it was quite what they were expecting, remarked the gallant mountaineer. Number 3. In 1991, frostbite claimed both the hands of heroic Korean climber Kim Hong-bin on Mount McKinley, USA, but he made it to the top using his legs and teeth. That was an achievement. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm on page 56. So you've read this chapter and you're an expert in dealing with deadly lack of heat, or cold as non-scientists say. But before you move on to the next chapter, why not try your hands at the killer quiz? Could you survive the ultimate challenge and reach the North or South Pole? So I'm going to read you the questions. Then in the next video, I'll be starting from the answers of those questions. So in that one, I'll be reading the questions out again and giving you the answer to them. So, could you be a polar explorer? Question 1. So get pen and paper or just think about it. Question 1. It's so cold that your breath has frozen and covered the inside of your hut with ice. What do you do? A. Put up with it. B. Melt the ice with a blowtorch. C. Open windows. Question 2. Which food will give you the most energy? A. Chocolate. B. Spinach. C. Greasy lump of fat from a dead animal mixed with toffee and banana breakfast cereal. Question 3. You're starving hungry, but you have no food left. You need food to keep warm. What do you eat first? A. Your traditional Eskimo-style socks. B. Your dogs. Or C. Your little brother or sister. Those pictures. So would you eat those? Would you eat those? Or would you eat that? Question 4. Last and final question. When traveling to the South Pole, what's the best place to store fuel for heat and cooking? A. In blocks of ice. B. In jars sealed with corks. Or C. In jars with leather seals. Thank you for watching this one. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye!